Americans furiously chased Meg And Haz out of Montecito for their dangerous mask inside family rift. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry would have missed a trick by not using their recent UK return to mend fences and plant the seeds for reconciliation, a US royal fan and journalist has told. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex returned for official engagements from their Montecito home for the first time in 2 years over the Platinum Jubilee weekend. They kept a wide berth from the cameras trained on the royal family throughout the weekend, staying out of sight for the first of the Jubilee events. They were spotted watching the Trooping the Colour parade on Thursday, June 2, with other senior royals in the Major General's office at Horse Guards Parade. But they did not join working royals on the Buckingham Palace balcony for the RAF flypast closing the parade, after the palace announced participation would be limited to senior firm members. Their only high-profile appearance of the weekend came the following day, when Meghan and Harry climbed the steps at St. Paul's Cathedral for a Thanksgiving service. They sat far away from Prince William and Kate, Duchess of Cambridge, which raised eyebrows among those watching the two brothers. Their last royal outing was back in March 2020, when they attended the Commonwealth Day service at Westminster Abbey. They sat next to Princess Eugenie and her husband, Jack Brooksbank, who visited the couple in America earlier this year. But Irene Keene, former magazine editor-turned-influencer who travelled to the UK from the US for the Platinum Jubilee celebrations, described to a sense in America of hope for a fraternal reconnection. Reflecting on how a US audience may perceive the rift between the Duke and Duchess of Sussex and the firm, Mrs. Keene commented that she hoped the seeds were planted for reconciliation between Prince Harry, Meghan, and various royal family members. She said, "At the end of the day, family, biological or otherwise, is everything, regardless of who one is." She added that although she couldn't speak on the views of all Americans, "I don't think I'm alone in thinking that it would be a shame if Prince Harry and Prince William don't mend fences." She continued, "With the Duke and Duchess of Sussex in London for the Jubilee, I hope seeds were planted for a reconciliation, not just between the brothers, but between Meghan and other family members as well." She then commented, "Lastly, I'm glad Her Majesty was able to spend time with her great-grandchildren. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle were only given as much face-to-face time as a newly appointed ambassador during their flying visit to the UK for Her Majesty the Queen's Platinum Jubilee, according to one royal commentator. The 15-minute formal audience with the monarch over the extended bank holiday weekend was the humiliating cherry on a mortifying Jubilee cake, according to royal critic Daniela Elza. But the potential humiliation of a frosty reception from most of the royal family was a risk worth taking for the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, Elsa says, and the not-so-secret reason for it is the Paddington Bear effect. Writing, Elsa points out that the viral video featuring Her Majesty's chat with the marmalade-loving animated bear was worth some $350 million, £200 million, in free publicity for the owners of the Paddington franchise. That sort of exposure, she says, would have been very welcome as the Sussexes prepare for their upcoming at-home documentary series on Netflix. The expert claims, all the snubbing and frostiness of the Jubilee would have been worth it if it had paid serious dividends and they had walked away with this priceless PR coup. But, as was later reported, Her Majesty had in fact banned any photographers or film crews for her first meeting with baby Lilibet. The meeting was kept formal by Buckingham Palace aides and lasted only a quarter of an hour, according to a source who said, "It was a quick in-and-out job. It was all quite formal."